Hello, my name is Regal Robert Asagba at Regal Boxing Gym in Forest Gate, London, and today we're diving into another technical boxing session, how to bring together balance, rhythm, timing and distance control to be a master of boxing. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe after viewing this brilliant video. So first, let's talk about our foundation. Balance. Now, balance is where it all comes from, your fundamentals. Balance gives you stability, which gives you options and freedom to move however you want. Step to the left, step to the right. Throw a punch, duck, dive, slip, roll. You need balance.
Oh, he's the winner. But again, he's up the gears here.
Now, once you've got balance, you can now develop a rhythm. Now, rhythm could be moving in any particular fashion. It could be from left to right, left to right. You could be bobbing and weaving like Joe Frazier. You could literally just be stepping in different directions. You can be doing a pendulum step like Dmitry Bivol. That is going to create a rhythm. And the rhythm is just moving in any particular order consistently. So, ba, 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 or ba, ba. Bah. It's consistently doing a movement. That is what your rhythm is. We've got balance, which then gives us our rhythm. But now with our rhythm, we've got timing. So I'm more balanced and I'm using my rhythm. Roll, strike. I'm using my rhythm. Slip, strike. My opponent's unaware. I notice they look to the floor. Bam. So rhythm gives you timing. So rhythm turns your timing into a weapon. It allows you to offset your opponent. It allows you to strike. It allows you to defend at any given moment you decide. So use your rhythm to disguise your timing. You're disguising your attack. Or you're disguising your defense with your rhythm. So you might see Dmitry Bivol step in and step out with the pendulum step. And as he's stepping in, stepping out, stepping in, he might be retreating and he throws a lead hook. You might see Mike Tyson slipping and rolling and he finds the perfect opportunity to time an attack. You might see Joe Frazier doing the same thing. He's bobbing and weaving, and then he comes up with a lead hook because he timed the perfect moment using his rhythm that he had because he was balanced. So we've got balance, we've got rhythm, we've got timing, but now to go from being a good boxer to a great boxer, we need to add in distance control. There's an old saying, the one who controls the distance controls the fight. You don't want to be too close where you're smothering your work and not too far where you're just trying to reach and you're leaning forward. You need to find the sweet spot. So with your jabs and your crosses, they're generally long range punches. Your hooks can be mid-range to short range, and your uppercuts, well, unless you're willing to risk it or be wide open, they're usually close range punches. Now, to practice finding your range, you can hit the punch bag or you can hit the pads. When you're touching it with your long shots, that's your long range. When you take a step in, that's your mid-range. And then when you're really close and the bag is actually physically touching you, that's going to be your close range on the punch bag. Once you've mastered your range on the punch bag and on the pads, you can begin to work on it when you spar. So when you're outside of this distance and you can't even touch your opponent, that's like you're just out of range basically. But once you can start to begin to touch his lead hand, you're touching his gloves, you're beginning to get into long range. And then you can take a single step in, pop, and strike him. Now that's going to be your long range. From there, you're going to get more comfortable with getting here and attacking your opponent, and you're going to be able to step in for mid-range and step in real close in a phone booth for close-range boxing. Now, Oleksandr Usyk is a perfect case study for this. You see him in the boxing ring, and he's dipping. Firstly, he's well-balanced, then he's dipping, he's diving, he's coming high, he's coming low, and then pop, pop. He times an attack. He just put his balance, his rhythm, his timing and his distance control all together because he stayed balanced, he used rhythm, he timed the attack, but as he attacked, he steps in and he steps out. Beautiful. So remember, balance gives you freedom, it gives you options. And you can use those options to create a rhythm. Like rhythm gives you unpredictability. It gives you flow, left, right, left, right. And with that flow, you can use timing. Timing gives you precision. But distance control allows you to command the entire fight. So practice this when you're on a punch bag. Always practice this when you're shadow boxing, when you visualize. Practice this on the pads. You shouldn't be hitting the pads and just standing there in front of the coach like you're ready to give him a hug. Create distance. Practice, work on your distance when you're sparring, and then you'll fight like a master, like Oleksandr Usyk. Now, if you enjoyed this video, like I said at the beginning, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Comment what you enjoyed, what you didn't enjoy, what you're confused about, and I'll hit you back. And if you're in the Forest Gate, London area, and you want to drop in for a real life physical boxing session with me, Regal Robert Asagba, then check out the website at www.regalboxinggym.com and book your first session. I'm waiting.